Are you a business owner, an entrepreneur? Why would you even consider hiring a virtual assistant? I get asked that question all the time. And you know what I'm thinking at the back of my head? If you don't, you're nuts. And I'll explain why. I've got 9 reasons why you desperately need to hire a virtual assistant if you don't already have one. Coming right up. So look, I know lots of other entrepreneurs and business owners. The smart ones all hire virtual assistants to help them in their business. I'll just say the not so smart ones don't. They love to do everything themselves. Why? How on earth can you grow a business if you're doing everything yourself? You're wearing all the hats. That was me 23 years ago when I started my business. And I'd be doing the accounts at the weekends, and I'd be trying to do the marketing. I was delivering services to my customers during the week. At least, 80, 90 hours a week. Absolutely ludicrous. So let me give you 9 reasons why, if you haven't considered hiring a virtual assistant, you need to get your life back. Number 1. I reckon your first virtual assistant, and I say first because once you've hired a virtual assistant, it kind of, the world opens up and you want to hire more. Your first virtual assistant, I reckon, will save you 20 hours a week. Easy, minded. So imagine what you can do with that extra 20 hours a week. You might want to go to the gym, or you might want to spend the extra time on your business, growing your business. Going to free you up 20 hours a week at least. The cost of that, you'll be thinking, what's that going to be? $4 to $6 an hour generally for a really professional, well-educated virtual assistant. You're telling me that you couldn't afford that to free up 20 hours a week? Just imagine what you could do with that free 20 hours if you were servicing clients, working on sales. You're going to get that back many, many, many times over. The biggest benefit is you're going to be able to start delegating the stuff that you don't enjoy doing. And hey, all of us in a business, all of us running our own businesses, there's stuff that you just don't want to get to, that you don't like doing. That's some of the first stuff that you can start to delegate. Unless it's the critical stuff, of course, which, is like delivering services to your clients. Though even some of that you can delegate. So you can start to actually enjoy your business more because you're delegating the stuff that you find tedious and maybe isn't that value adding. The fourth thing, number 4, you can hire in expertise that you haven't got. I don't know how to build a website. I could do a basic one. Why would I? That's a total waste of my time. My time's much better spent bringing in business. I run a consulting business, so it's consultative selling and I'm out networking with clients. That's what I need to be doing, not building websites. Do I know how to edit a video? Very roughly. I kind of did a couple in the first, but now I have full-time video editors, virtual assistants. Do I want to book travel? No, that's a waste of my time. I've got more important things to do. So just think about all of that kind of stuff that you could free up your time, and you're hiring in that expertise to do things that you don't have to bother learning about. Half of the marketing is done by my marketing team, and I'm not even sure what they're doing. I don't need to know. I look at the result, and if the results are coming in, that's great. So number 4, you can hire in expertise that you don't have. Number 5, and particularly if you're a solopreneur and you're working on your own, what you'll find is that you're starting to build a really loyal support team around you. These are not fly-by-night staff. These are staff who are going to be with you for years. They're going to support you. They're loyal, trustworthy, great people to deal with, and they're actually fun to work with. So you're going to have that support team around you, which is really great. Number 6, you're going to be able to develop new services, new products, to expand your business. You're going to be able to create new businesses. When I first started having the support of virtual assistants, I had 1 business. Now I have 5. It's so much easier. So if you're wondering what do I do with all my free time, I create new businesses. Although that's not strictly true because having such a great support team around me now, I'm actually able to take a lot more time off every year. So I take 2 or 3 months off every year. So you can actually develop those new services. Number 7, you're actually going to start enjoying your business more. And it's true because you're not so stressed. You've got people to rely on, reliable people supporting you. You're doing the stuff that you enjoy, and the really tedious stuff, a lot of that you can delegate, and you start to enjoy your business more. And guess what? Your business performs better. because you need to be enjoying it. Number 8, you can just delegate more and more over time and start getting your life back. Whenever I'm looking at new things that we're doing, I'm always thinking, who can I get in my VA team to do that? And I mean, I don't know how new you are to the concept of virtual assistants, but my team leader, virtual assistant, who's my personal assistant, she hires the rest of the team. I have now 7 supporting me directly, and we'll catch up. You know, sounds like we don't talk. I mean, we talk 2 or 3 times a day. Communication is really important. But we make a point of talking about, you know, the team structure at least once a month or so, and we look at what's coming up and what the workload's like, and we're doing a lot more videos now. Do we need another video editor? I get involved at the last minute in the hiring process. They take care of all of that for me. So more and more I'm able to delegate. And, you know, number 9 that I'm going to mention, and maybe you wouldn't necessarily pick up on this, it's fun. I actually enjoy having a great team of Filipino virtual assistants working around me. They are just great people to work with. And, you know, we get to know each other really well. You know, that's a good tip if you're thinking about virtual assistants. You know, communication is so important. My personal assistant who runs my team, I'd be talking to her 3 or 4 times a day at least. We chat on Skype, you know, video Skype. Emails backwards and forwards and so on. It's like we're almost in the same office. The rest of the team are really great people. I'm talking to them every couple of days, individuals. I really like to get to know my team very well. So most of them have visited us here in Australia. Once they've been with us for a couple of years, you know, they come over and have a trip, and that's great because we get to know them better. I go over there. So, you know, that kind of brings me to another point when we're talking about virtual assistants. I hate that term virtual, because virtual is like not real. These are real people, really valuable members of your team, you know, so I'm trying to think of a new term, not virtual assistant. So there we go. Why would you hire a VA? Let me just run down that list very briefly, and I'm going to look at it up there so I don't forget any. You're going to free up at least 20 hours a week. You're going to do that at a cost of only $4 to $6 an hour. Number 3, you're going to delegate stuff you don't enjoy doing. Number 4, you're going to hire in expertise that you don't have. Number 5, you're going to build that loyal team around you, starting with 1 person probably. Number 6, you can develop new services, products and businesses. Number 7, you can start to enjoy your business a lot more. Number 8, you can delegate more and more over time and get your life back. And number 9, it's fun. It's great to have this, you know, fun team around you who are really smart and going to help you grow your business. So there you go. If you're not considering hiring a virtual assistant and you're doing everything yourself, you are nuts. Imagine just getting that 20 hours back a week, at least with your first virtual assistant. I reckon you get 20 hours a week back. What could you do with that 20 hours a week? The $4 to $6 an hour that you're paying for that virtual assistant is absolutely immaterial, because with that 20 hours a week, that 80 hours a month, you're going to be able to grow your business and recoup that many, many times over. So if you needed any more reasons to think about hiring a virtual assistant, you know, I think I've given you enough. I've given you 9. But I'd love to hear below any concerns that you might have. You might be still not convinced that a virtual assistant is the way to go. Do comment down below. I'd love to hear that. Maybe you can think of other great reasons to hire a virtual assistant. I'd love to hear those too. And if you enjoy these videos, well, you know what to do. Come back next week, or even better, subscribe, hit the red subscribe button, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified every time we have a new video coming out, and they come out every Wednesday. Comment down below if there's particular topics you'd like to hear about as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.